MI5's frustration by the collapse of the Chinese spy case. Within hours, the government postponed a decision to approve China's mega embassy in London. The Tories called for it to be scrapped altogether. Also tonight.
Afford an SUV.
Something about Celia Imrie.
The Evening News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good evening. The head of MI5 has warned that the UK faces threats to national security from China every single day. In a rare speech, Sir Ken McCallum said a China-related spy plot was disrupted just last week. He also expressed frustration at prosecutions against domestic spies collapsing. Well, it came as there was more finger-pointing in Westminster over the dropping of a case of alleged spying for China by two Britons, and in a sign of growing diplomatic tension between Beijing and London, the UK government today postponed the approval of China's plans for a controversial super embassy here. Our political correspondent Shihab Khan now on the growing row. And tonight, the former chief advisor to Boris Johnson, when he was Prime Minister, has told ITV News some extraordinary claims about China's super embassy. We're speaking to ITV News' Talking Politics podcast. Dominic Cummings said the UK's intelligence services had major concerns about what it would be used for. With me now is our political editor, Robert. Next tonight, a coroner's court heard details today about the death of former world champion boxer Ricky Hatton. The 46-year-old was found unresponsive at home in Hyde in Greater Manchester by his manager last month. Our North of England reporter Amy Well. And if you've been affected by any of the details mentioned there are links to organisations who can help on our website. That's itv.com/news. Thousands of people are taking legal action against the company behind Johnson's baby powder over allegations they developed cancer from using it. They claim pharmaceutical giant Johnson & Johnson knowingly sold talcum powder in the UK, which was contaminated with asbestos. The company denies the allegations and says its product always complied with safety standards. Our consumer editor Chris Joy heard from one of the claimants. Tensions between Israel and Hamas over the release of hostages' bodies and the delivery of aid remain high, but the ceasefire is still holding. Hamas says it needs specialist equipment to recover some of the remaining bodies which lie under tons of rubble in Gaza. And humanitarian groups say they are still being prevented from delivering vital supplies. From Tel Aviv, here's our correspondent John Ray. There is more to come on the ITV Evening News, including... And that is all for now. Julie is here with News at 10, but from me and all the Evening News team, bye-bye.